Hey guys, welcome back to GoalMatol and you are watching a Premier League battle Everton versus Manchester City. This is the original PES 21 simulation. I personally recorded and editing this match for entertainment purpose only with no copyright issue, no third party footage. Let's kick off.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. As you can see, we've already started here. Garner. And here's Beto. And it's Garner. And here's Beto! Terrific save from the keeper. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It's boring. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Mikolenko tries to clear. Oh, that's nice. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Purring through the gears. Real chance! And he should have done better, and he knows it. With the clearance. He's in here! Savinho. No way through, so back it comes. Chooses to go back. Turns and goes back. Foden. Showing good feet. And here's Bernardo Silva. Beto. Succumbs to the pressure. Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias. Forwards and with intent. Lewis. Mikolenko looks to the other side. Coleman. Reach. Coleman. Idrissa Gueye. McNeil. It's Mikolenko. Reach. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Vardio. Rory. And he goes cross-field. Lewis. Foden. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rodri. Idrissa Gueye. Grealish. And it's Mikolenko. That's tiny. Idrissa Gueye. Grealish. Rodri. Grealish. Garner. McNeil. Rory. Savino.
Guardiola. Stones. Foden. Guardiola.
Played crossfield, changing the point of attack.
Rodri.
Foden. And here's Haaland. Haaland!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Coleman. Now here's the delivery.
Ruben Diaz.
Clears it away. Bernardo Silva. Savino.
Foden.
That'll be a throw. Grealish. Played towards the other side. Coleman. It's McNeil. Beto is onto this. Grealish. Oh, what a pass! That's good play. Cross comes in. Donnarumma claims it. And the danger passes. Bernardo Silva. Good Rory. Aim forwards. And here's Haaland. Again. Coleman. Garner. Savino. Savino, gently done. Savino, it's played into the area. Mikolenko gets rid without sophistication. Rodri. Rory. McNeil, gently done. Coleman. And here's Beto. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mikolenko. And it's Grealish. McNeil. Right. Grealish!
Grealish really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bernardo Silva. Rory. Looks to the other side. Lewis. Foden. Savino stood his ground strongly. Defending of the desperate variety. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great defending, strong and determined. Rory. Haaland. Lewis. Rodri. Lewis. And it goes cross-field. Foden. Out to the left it goes. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. And here's Haaland, takes a shot! Save again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And it's hoisted clear. And here's Savinho. And it's Rodri. That's a... He's having a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Mikolenko. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bernardo Silva did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Foden. Rodri. Ignoring. Savinho. Oh, that is asking for trouble. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Garner. Mikolenko. Idris again. Coleman. Grealish. Idris again. And it's Grealish. Haaland. North. Foden. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Garner. Mikolenko. Grealish. Foot in. Grealish has got himself a free kick. Defending, but that'll do. Haaland going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's got away. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Tarkowski gets good distance on it. Savinho played down the flank. Deflected behind for a corner. Point blank header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Moved on forwards. Savinho. Played towards the other side. Lewis. And here's his shooting! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best catch, was it? The apologetic look says it all for you. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble now.
Coleman. Garner. Idris again. And it's Mikolenko. Greenish. And here's Beto. Foden. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Tarkowski gets it away. Lewis. Garner wins the duel this time. McNeil. It's McNeil. Greenish. And he's going to be pulled back for that one. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Beats it away.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. And here's Savinho. Big chance! That's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Again. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Lewis. Foden. Foden. Very nicely done. And it's played forward. Greenish. That is lovely. Now it's Greenish. And it's Gay. McNeil. McNeil. Well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Danger averted for now. Coleman. Greenish. Idris again. Nikolenko. Greenish. And here's Beto. Beto! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rodri shifted upfield. Nikolenko. Idris again. Foden. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Foden. Fabinho. Foden. Oh, sweet feet. Time to deliver. Lewis played into the box. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Foden! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, DJ. Great one, just a shame the finish let him down.
Tarkowski makes the interception. Idris again, aim forwards. Beto knocks it out wide. Nice touch. And it's Gay. Garner. The ball is loose and the chase is on. McNeil. And here's Grealish. And the shots! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, DJ. The keeper was never going to stop it.
First goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
McNeil does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Savinho. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Lewis. He's on it, can he get away? And they did that swiftly. Now it's Beto. Grealish. Branthwaite, gently done. Coleman. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Grealish! Foden. Ignoring. Looks to the other side. Lewis. Foden. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Lewis has gone backward here. Bernardo Silva. Here's a chance!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
O'Brien. And he goes cross-field. And it's Coleman. Muscular approach does pay off here. Great defending, strong and determined. Out to the right. Could move up a gear here. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to get it away. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Lovely bit of skill. Tarkowski tries to clear. This is gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Cleared away. Crossed it again. Defending of the desperate variety. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's neat. It's run loose here. Nikolenko gets it away. And it's Rodri. Aimed in towards the centre. Greenish forwards and with intent. Coleman. Idrissa Gueye. Greenish. Coleman. Gardner. O'Brien. Nikolenko. Greenish. Foden. Nikolenko. Moved on forwards. Coleman. Gardner. That's surely a foul, free kick. Greenish. Corey. Savinho. Stones. Savinho. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Coleman. Idrissa Gueye. Savinho. Corey looks to the other side. And it's Lewis. And here's Savinho. Nikolenko. Idrissa Gueye. McNeil. And here's Beto. Beto head out towards the right wing. Coleman gets across him. Ruben Dias clears it away. Savinho. Corey. Savinho. Idrissa Gueye wins the duel this time. It's McNeil. Great ball if he can get there. Ruben Dias. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. McNeil. Oh, that's a missile! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Beto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. And that has been cleared. Rodri. Branthwaite cuts it out. Savinho. Ignoring. That's been won straight back. Haaland. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Foden! It's anyone's ball now. There are a few waiting for it. Played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's and a chance! Tries to get it clear. Lewis. And he goes cross-field. And it's played forward. Nicely intercepted. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Foden. Chance to... And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward. Towards the other side. Proves too strong. Foden. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Foden. Savinho. Oh, good spread. Lewis, and that's aimed into the middle. Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Idrissa Gueye. It's McNeil. Diaz. Lewis. Rodri. Savinho. And here's Haaland. Lewis. Nice control. Rodri. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Grealish. Mikolenko chooses to go cross-field. That's McNeil. Flipped into space. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. Roy. He is just caressing the ball. Foden. Rodri. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? And it's been taken short. Rodri there, and the volley! No, not this time. That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Again. McNeil. Mikolenko. Played towards the other side. And for a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Savinho. Ah, such a clever touch. Savinho laid out to the left flank, and he's heaved it away. Guardiola right over towards the opposite flank. Savinho, oh, that's well done, really robust.
Savinho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ruben Dias. Lewis. Looks to the other side. Glory. Savinho. Can he deliver? He can get that clear. He's reclaimed it in a trice. Glory. That's a good run down the left. Reduces across. O'Brien clears it away. Savinho. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Reduce again. McNeil. Grealish. Nicolenko. Grealish. That's Grealish. Spread out to the left. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Savinho. So who's he picking out? That's very neat. And it's played into the middle. Foden! Bernardo Silva plays it short. Idrissa Gueye. McNeil. And it's Coleman. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Rodri. And it goes cross-field. Lewis. Foden. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well cut out. Not there at all. Nicolenko. And here's Beto. Played out to the right. Coleman crosses it in. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
McNeil is offering a wry smile there.
Up he goes! Just the wrong outcome.
Coleman was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Guardiola forwards and with intent. Good ball, good take. And here's shot a goal! It's in!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well,
There's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch. McNeil, and here's Beto. Beto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that was very necessary. Coleman. And it's Grealish. Garner. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. McNeil. Idrissa Gueye. McNeil. Coleman receives it in a wide position. Well, that's well seen too. It's really well manoeuvred. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Foden. Lewis. Lovely feet. Foden. And here's Savinho. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Savinho! Well, what's he giving here? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
In he goes again! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Bernardo Silva with the short one. Incoming delivery. Clear away. Ignoring. Oh, sweet feet. Foden. Now it's Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's nice. Foden. Bernardo Silva. That's physical challenge. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
McNeil. Mikolenko. Has a quick glance. And it's Grealish. Nice touch. Grealish. McNeil. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Savinho. Ignoring. Savinho. Rodri have it back and can go again. Looking for a decent ball in. Cross to the back post. Great position here. Savinho. Here it is, crossed in. Tarkowski with the clearance. And claimed it back swiftly. Guardiola looks to the other side. Foden. Played back in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Idris again. It's McNeil. Glory. Rodri. Glory. Savinho. That's the throw. Great defending, strong and determined. O'Brien defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. O'Brien played towards the other side. McNeil ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Really well cleared. Foden does really well to win the ball there. Savinho. Foden. Glory. Foden. He is just caressing the ball. Foden. And here's Savinho. Idris again. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rodri. Savinho. He's overshot the green. Garner. Nikolenko chooses to go cross-field. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Grealish. And here's Beto, over to the left. Nikolenko, oh what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bernardo Silva. Ruben Diaz, gently done. Glory. Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. It's Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Rodri. Foden. And it's made its way to him. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's a throw. Delivered with swing. Tarkowski is there and he can get that clear. Bernardo Silva moves short. Better. Greenish spread out to the left. It's Greenish. McNeil. And here's Beto! Beto! Vardiol shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva. Looks to the other side. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Showing good feet. Savinho. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Lewis. Now then, the ball's come loose. Better. Greenish producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. McNeil, and here's Beto, and it's Coleman. Played out wide. That's good play. Mikolenko opts to play it back. Is the shot on? Stones gets it clear, and that's been won straight back. Idrissa Gueye. McNeil. Oh, that's a nice ball. Gets it away. And play for a throw. O'Brien. Greenish has it out wide and in space. That's really well manoeuvred. Coleman. McNeil. Greenish. Mikolenko. Climbs up big! And the ball's come loose here. Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Oh, it's come loose. Another throw-in. McNeil. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Hoisted clear. Defending of the desperate variety. Big worry.
Foden. Crossed into the box. And they've got rid. McNeil. Coleman. Idrissa Gueye wins the duel this time. Beto laid out to the left flank. That's not going to find its target. Foden. Bernardo Silva aim forwards. Sabinho. Pickford. One ball by the goalkeeper. McNeil. Silva, Rodri, Lewis, Foden, and here's Haaland. Ghana did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Sabinho. Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still. Nikolenko. Foden, who's set up one goal so far. Foden carries the ball down the right. In into the middle. Greenish. Idrissa Gueye. Greenish looking for a runner. Nikolenko looking to get on the end of this. Goes for the header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get the drift.
Rodri. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nikolenko. There it goes crossfield. Good work on the right flank here. McNeil in acres of space out wide. Lewis. That's tidy. And here's Haaland. And it's Rodri. Foden. It's a threatening ball. And the shots! Keeper's got ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lewis. Played in by Foden. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Grealish. Brentford. McNeil. And it's Grealish. Caresses it through. And that has been cleared. Savinho. Nice looking ball. And he whips it in. Brantwaite getting this one clear. Garner. And it's played forward. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Grealish, gently done. Mikolenko, cross into the box. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Out to the right, and it's hoisted clear. And they've got a throw. Grealish. Idris again. Idrissa Gueye. Vardio. Ignoring. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Savinho. Out towards the flank. Lewis. Cross goes in there. And the keeper has it. Mikolenko. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. The other side. It's a pretty looking ball, that. Vardio. Moved on forwards. Lewis. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Lewis puts them all in. Deftly away. Now it's McNeil. To the left it goes. It's a cute ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bernardo Silva. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Foden. Lewis. Foden.
Rodri. Nice control. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Coleman. Now he's wondering who wants it. Coleman forwards and with intent. Rory. Guardiola. Rory. Looks to the other side. Lewis. Lewis is making a foray down the right. That's very neat. A chance to play it in. Chance, surely! He wasn't that far away.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Idris again. Idris again. McNeil. Nikolenko. And it's Greenish. Garner. Idris again. Idris again. Head out towards the right wing. And here's McNeil. Played out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Cleared away. McNeil! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rodri. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. And it goes cross-field. Well played. That has sniffed out the danger. McNeil. Branthwaite. Aim forwards. Done. McNeil, oh, good spread. McNeil. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Idris again. Searching pass he's played there. That's going to go a long way. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Beto, played out to the right. Guardiola getting this one clear. Foden. Savinho. Idris again does really well to win the ball there. Greenish. And it's Mikolenko. Excellent challenge there. O'Brien. Greenish. McNeil. Coleman. McNeil. That's very neat. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rory. And it's Lewis. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland.
McNeil. Now who's going to be first to this? O'Brien. Now it's Beto. Grealish. This looks promising. Mikolenko. Danger averted for now. Idris again, have it back, and can go again. Oh, that's nice. Grealish. This is gone, that's a foul. Tries to get it clear. Ruben Diaz. Bernardo Silva. McNeil. And here's Beto. And it's Coleman. Coleman crosses it in. Tries a shot! Savinho. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. It's anyone's ball now. Early chance there, first of the game.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe? Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Played towards the other side. Coleman. Idrissa Gueye. Garner. Mikolenko. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent. Rory. And here's Haaland, Foden, McNeil, Grealish, McNeil, shifted upfield, Beto, played out to the right, plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, what a ball! Foden. Oh, what a... takes a shot! They'll try to keep this alive. Could be danger here. And he shoots!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off-field, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Vadio. Rory. Play towards the front line. That's really well manoeuvred. McNeil. Branthwaite. Looks to the other side. Mikolenko. O'Brien. It's a beauty looking ball that. Coleman is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. Out to the right. Lovely feet. And it's Rodri. Here's Foden. Oh, that's neat. Tarkowski tries to clear. Lewis wants to... Decent chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Brentford. Idris again. Brentford. Tarkowski, gently done. Coleman. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Savinho did not to step in there, that was more than necessary. Oh, it's come loose. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Better. McNeil. Coleman. Branthwaite. O'Brien. Garner. Mikolenko. And he goes cross-field. Grealish. Garner. O'Brien. Idris again. Moved on forwards. Mikolenko. Garner. Idris again. Can he finish? No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Rodri. Ignoring. Better. Ignoring. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Foden. That is good strength. Rodri. Nice control. Played in deep. Pickford gets his gloves on it. Nice and clean. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Lewis. Foden. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Foden. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. And there's the shot! Garner. Mikolenko. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Defending strong and determined. Mikolenko. Grealish. Brandthwaite. And it's played forward. Savinho does really well to win the ball there. Foden. Lewis. Claudio. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. And here's Haaland. Mikolenko. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, that's good defending. He goes for the shot! There was plenty of power on that. Brandthwaite. Holder. Garner. Tarkowski. Foden. Lewis. Rodri. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. McNeil wins the duel this time. Mikolenko. O'Brien. Tarkowski. Mikolenko. Mikolenko chooses to go cross-field. Tarkowski. McNeil. And here's Beto. Grealish! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Lewis. Foden. Ignoring. Diaz. Rodri. Savinho. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Haaland. There's the shot! Brandthwaite. Coleman. Garner. Brandthwaite. Over towards the opposite flank. Grealish. Garner. McNeil. Idris again. And it's Coleman. Now it's Beto. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the keeper has it. Lewis. Mikolenko. O'Brien.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Lewis. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Savinho. That'll be a throw. Clearly not happy with that. Grealish, aim forwards. Beto chips it through. What a throw in.
decent progress down the left. Idrissa Gueye does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Beto. Foden. Oh, easy pickings there. Neil, gently done. Nikolenko. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
McNeil laid out towards the right wing. Coleman, and he whips it in. Stones is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Time to deliver. Lovely bit of skill. Cross it goes. Lovely. He's having a shot! Fabio. Looks to the other side. Lewis looks to get on the end of this. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Out for a throw. It'll be a throw-in. Nikolenko. Tarkovsky, Branthwaite, Coleman hurtling down that right flank. Idrissa Gueye, McNeil, and here's Beto, and can he finish it? Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Rodri. Foden. Rory. And it goes cross-field. And it's Lewis. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Foden. Garner makes the interception. Now it's Beto. Coleman. McNeil. It's run loose here. Coleman trying to keep this in. Savinho. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Garner. Savinho forwards and with intent. Foden, oh, good spread. Lewis puts them all in.
Clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Lewis clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Ruben Dias. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Foden. Here's Haaland. McNeil. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. O'Brien shifted upfield. Lewis. Foden. Goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. They've got some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Here's Foden.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Now it's Beto. He can run onto that. Now it's McNeil. There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Beto certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rodri. Foden. Searching pass he's played there. Idris again. Grealish. Moved on forwards. Rodri. Foden ploughing through the middle. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. It is Haaland. Garner. Foden. Rodri. Foden. Rodri. And he's there to get it away. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he's managed to get free. Well, he's covered quite a distance already. And he has been fouled there. Ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Stones attempts a clearance. Throw it. And it's Grealish. Grealish. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rory. Mikolenko. O'Brien. Mikolenko. Grealish. Garner. Idris again. Idris again, head out towards the right wing.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Here's Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well read, nice interception. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. Rodri. Foden. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri, back into the middle. Foden. He is just caressing the ball. Savinho. McNeil. Branthwaite. Tarkowski. O'Brien. Grealish. That's a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Nikolenko. O'Brien. Garner. Played towards the other side. Coleman. Foden. Stones. Nouri. Stones. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball that. Rodri. Foden. Savinho! A real chance and a real let-off. It's a throw. And it's Bernardo Silva. Branthwaite. Idrissa Gueye. Tarkowski. That's really well manoeuvred. Nikolenko. Nikolenko chooses to go cross-field. McNeil. Get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Branthwaite. Coleman. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's surely a foul, free kick. Hoisted clear. Vardiol. Savinho. Bernardo Silva.
Nouri. Savinho. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. McNeil. Coleman. Brentford. Garner. Tarkowski shifted upfield. Brentford. Tarkowski. Garner. O'Brien. Beach. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Nouri. Looks to the other side. And it's Lewis. Foden. And here's a big chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nouri. Great defending, strong and determined. Ruben Dias. Beach. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. O'Brien. Tarkowski. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. And it goes crossfield. Lewis. Lewis has it in a wide position. That's tidy. Rodri. That has sent him sprawling. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Savinho, there's a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Savinho. Nouri. Neil wins the duel this time. Nice physical challenge. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Coleman. Diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Grealish may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Rodri tries to clear. Oh, such a clever touch. He's there to hit it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Forward, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's McNeil. Foden does really well to win the ball there. Stones. Crossfield changing the point of attack. And here's Savinho. And they've got rid. And reclaimed it in a trice. Savinho. Greenish. McNeil. Greenish, probing pass. That's been won straight back. Garner. Greenish. And here's Beto.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Played towards the other side. Lewis. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Foden. Rodri. And here's who gets the shot away! Bernardo Silva plays it short. That is lovely. Foden. Rodri. Nice touch. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. Greenish. O'Brien. Greenish. O'Brien goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Mikolenko. Mikolenko puts a cross in. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Foden. Muscular approach does pay off here. Garner did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Out to the right. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Whips it across. In comes the corner.
Oh, sweet feet. The referee's awarded a free kick. Sabinho. Greenish. It's McNeil. Now it's Beto. McNeil. Beto. Lewis.
Really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Grealish. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Grealish. Grealish. We've gone backward here. Mikolenko. Now here's the delivery. Foden. Sabinho! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Mikolenko. Garner. Coleman. Grealish. Garner. Grealish. Idrissa Gueye. Played out to the right. And it's Gueye. Idrissa Gueye. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. McNeil, and the shot! Lewis puts it away. Foden, aim forwards. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. Strong running down that left flank. Very nicely done. So who's he picking out? That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Greenish, spread out to the left. Grealish. McNeil. McNeil played out to the left flank. That's tidy. Idrissa Gueye. Garner. Played into space out wide. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. And he's heaved it away. Mikolenko. O'Brien. Grealish. Idrissa Gueye. McNeil, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Coleman crosses it in. That is not what he intended. Bernardo Silva. Sabinho. Foden.
Grealish. Idrissa Gueye. Grealish. And here's Grealish. Grealish with the cross. Shapes to shoot! A chance to play it in. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Gueye. Delivered in. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Foden. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. Looks to the other side. That is lovely. Foden. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Neto, who's only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Garner. Idrissa Gueye. McNeil. Grealish. Savinho. Foden. Savinho. Ignoring. Coleman. Garner. Nikolenko. Grealish. Nikolenko. Grealish. It's McNeil. Great defending, strong and determined. Foden. Lewis. Foden. And here's Savinho. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Haaland. Haaland! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Chance to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Nikolenko. And he goes cross-field. Referee's given a throw. Played out wide. Nice control. O'Brien getting this one clear. Here's a chance! That was superb goalkeeping!
Bernardo Silva actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That was very necessary. And here's Foden. Ball comes in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Garner. That's a good run down the left. O'Brien going great guns here. It's Mikolenko. And here's Greenish. Idris again. And here's Beto. That has been knocked clear. Foden. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Foden. Proves too strong. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. O'Brien. Over to the left. Mikolenko. Can he deliver? And it's Gay. Idris again. Garner. Idris again. Idris again. Made into space. Savinho, gently done. Picks it up out wide. Savinho. Crossed into the box. Defending of the desperate variety. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's McNeil. Idris again. McNeil succumbs to the pressure.
McNeil really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rory. Played crossfield, changing the point of attack. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Now then, the ball's come loose. Stones. Foden. Lewis. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Beto absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Moved on forwards. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Foden. Lewis tries a cross. Better. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Greenish. Mikolenko. It's Greenish. It's going to go a long way. Now it's Haaland. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Haaland. He's got away. Haaland. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Branthwaite chooses to go cross-field. Mikolenko. He expected better, and so did he. It's Mikolenko. McNeil. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Garner. Idris again. He's in plenty of space here. That's good play. He's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has showed him a yellow card. Now it's Haaland. And again! Greenish. Mikolenko shifted upfield. He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, Peter. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble there.
Mikolenko playing towards the other side. And that's a throw. Bernardo Silva. Yep, it's a corner. It's hoisted clear. That's really well manoeuvred. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chance for a shot! McNeil. Branthwaite, gently done. Sabinho. Bernardo Silva. Sabinho. Good Rory. Foden. And here's Haaland. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Out to the left it goes. Deftly away. Foden. Rodri. Foden. And here's Haaland! Chance again? No. Tarkowski. Brandthwaite. Tarkowski. Aim forwards. Garner. Mikolenko. Over towards the opposite flank. That's very neat. But it's Grealish. Nice physical challenge. Foden does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's played forward. Brandthwaite does really well to win the ball there. Mikolenko forwards and with intent. Nicely intercepted. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. He's away! Haaland laid out to the left flank. Drives it in. O'Brien tries to clear. And it's played forward. Proves too strong. Garner wins the duel this time. Grealish. Foden. Great defending, strong and determined. McNeil.
It's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. But now
Foden! And they've got rid. Lovely feet. And it's Lewis. Grealish. Coleman. McNeil. Grealish. Brandthwaite. McNeil. Idrissa Gueye.
that might be the first time they've gone wrong, Peter. They've clearly been told to...
Neto! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Savinho. Now it's Haaland. Oh, it's come loose. He's shooting! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Bernardo Silva. Glory. Stones. Foden. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Foden. Bernardo Bernardo Silva. Rory. Beto proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Brunthwaite. McNeil. Garner. And it's Grealish. Looking here to chip it through. Stones can get it clear. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ruben Diaz attempts a clearance. Haaland goes on a charge down the left. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Punched away. Aimed in towards the centre. Ball is over the line. Foden, and that's aimed into the middle. To cut it out. Coleman. McNeil. McNeil, Grealish, Mikolenko, Grealish. That's a clever looking ball. Coming up with that dink over the top. Lewis. Foden. Savinho. Lewis. And here's Haaland. Foden! Foden! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Foden clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bernardo Silva moves short. Oh, that's nice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Foden plays it in. Tries to get it clear. Moved on forwards. Brunthwaite. Coleman. McNeil. And it's Coleman. That'll be a throw-in. Coleman. Idris again. Nice interception, well timed. Lofted upfield. Grealish. Garner. Idris again. It's McNeil. Grealish! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Good Guardiol. Bernardo Silva. Guardiol, and he goes cross-field. Foden. Now it's Savinho. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to clear it. Played towards the other side. Lewis. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Rodri. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Beto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Foden simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Coleman. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Rory. Savinho. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And here's Haaland. Idris again. McNeil. Coleman. McNeil. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Garner. That's really well manoeuvred. It's Mikolenko. Oh, sweet feet. And here's McNeil. And a chance! And that is out of play. He's having a shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Rodri. Foden. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Savinho. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Now it's Haaland. Beto. Grealish. And it's McNeil. And here's Beto! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Ruben Diaz shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Ruben Diaz. Foden. And here's Savinho. Lewis. Header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Haaland brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Garner. Idrissa Gueye, aim forwards. And it's Mikolenko. Oh, that's neat. Idrissa Gueye. Played back in. Tries a deft little ball. Ruben Diaz getting this one clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Haaland! It's a loose ball. Cleared without complication.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Grealish. Now it's Beto. Oh, super find. Beto. Coleman. That's tidy. McNeil opts to play it back. Played into the middle. Ruben Diaz with the clearance. Foden. Sabinho. Great chance! Oh, he's missed it.
Savinho probably should have taken a breath and looked for the runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Garner. Grealish. Play crossfield, changing the point of attack. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. McNeil. Better. It's McNeil. Coleman. Coleman gently done. Now it's Beto. Lovely bit of skill. Mikolenko. Oh, good spread. Idrissa Gueye. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola, aim forwards. Lewis. Sabinho. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Skill approach does pay off here. Coleman. Cuts out the pass. Sabinho. That's very neat. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Grealish. Lewis. Foden. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mikolenko. Garner. Mikolenko. Mikolenko. Mikolenko chooses to go cross-field. It's McNeil. Coleman. Rodri, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's through here. Grealish. Mikolenko. Grealish. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Better. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Coleman. So who's he picking out? Oh, good ball! Can he find the finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson for them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to play.
Neil with the short one. Looking for a decent ball in. Mikolenko. That's a... He's had a shot! Can he deliver? Claudio. Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Lewis. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Haaland. Foden. Here's Savinho. This was gone, that's foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, Peter, what a lucky boy, a telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Foden! And the shot! He's hit it first time.
Rodri really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Defending of the desperate variety. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nice physical challenge. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Mikolenko. O'Brien. Mikolenko. And it's played forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is just caressing the ball. And it's It's Garner. Idrissa Gueye. Garner. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Foden. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's not going far. Lewis. Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rodri is offering a wry smile there.
It's been taken short. But here's Bernardo Silva. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Garner. Mikolenko over towards the opposite flank. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Lewis. Foden. With intent. That is lovely. Has a shot! Save again, same outcome. Guardiol looks to the other side. And it's Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Lewis. Fabinho. And the shot! Oh, they really should have been made to pay.
Lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Garner. Coleman. McNeil. That's good play. So who's he picking out? That's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as they're going to go. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's McNeil. It's really well manoeuvred. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Succumbs to the pressure. Grealish. Grealish. Idrissa Gueye. Grealish. Beto has got himself a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Foden tries to clear. It's a mighty effort! He will be living with himself. Guardiol gently done. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Garner. Grealish. And it's played forward. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Foden. And it's Lewis. That's surely a foul, free kick. That's a booking, always looked it. Too much on it. O'Brien aimed forwards. Mikolenko. Coleman. Branthwaite. Coleman. Coleman tries making a foray down the right. Stones clears it away.
Foden. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Bernardo Silva.
Foden.
Rodri.
Bernardo Silva. He's got options in the box if he... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cleared away. Garner. And it goes cross-field. Coleman. Savinho. Guardiol. Guardiol chooses to go cross-field. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. McNeil wins the duel this time. Coleman.
Moved on forwards. Idrissa Gueye. McNeil. Coleman. And it's Gueye. Idrissa Gueye. McNeil. Stones can get it clear. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Played towards the other side. Idrissa Gueye. Coleman. Idrissa Gueye. Coleman. Idrissa Gueye. Garner. And here's Grealish. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
On ball by the goalkeeper.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Idrissa Gueye. Grealish is onto it in a flash. In with the challenge. Rodri. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. Ignoring. Bernardo Silva. Foden. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And kept out by the most elastic of plays.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bernardo Silva. Foden. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lewis. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to...
Can he finish? Garner. Coleman. Braithwaite. Idrissa Gueye. It's McNeil. Proves too strong. Savinho. Ignoring. Played crossfield, changing the point of attack. Rodri. Foden. And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Foden. Haaland. Grealish. Driving on and making good progress.
O'Brien. Garner. And it's Coleman. Grealish. Garner played with finesse. And that was nowhere near his best. Rodri gently done. Savinho. Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. McNeil tries to dink it through. Rory. Savinho. Rory. Muscular approach does pay off here. McNeil defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. McNeil making good progress on the right-hand side. Stones with the clearance. Foden. Rodri aim forwards. Idrissa Gueye forwards and with intent.
Beto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Haaland. Mikolenko tries to clear. And here's Foden. Now it's Savinho. Foden. And here's Haaland. McNeil. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Oh, nice touch. McNeil played out towards the right wing. Coleman gets shot! And he's there to clear it. Foden. And here's Grealish. He's gone for goal!
Grealish usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Foden. Rory. And it goes cross-field. Lewis. Vardiol. Coleman. Tarkowski. That's really well manoeuvred. Garner. Mikolenko. Played towards the other side. It's McNeil. Coleman. Showing good feet. Chance to play it in. And a shot! Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Foden. Haaland. Savinho. Foden. Succumbs to the pressure. Grealish shifted upfield. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nouri. Savinho. And here's Haaland. No way through, so back it comes. Plenty waiting in the middle. Decent chance! Tarkowski. Just about up to 75 minutes. Garner chooses to go cross-field. And it's Grealish. Now this could be a chance. Foden. Guardiola aimed forwards. Calmly anticipates. Garner. Grealish. And here's Grealish. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Rodri. Foden.
Only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Savinho. Tarkowski. Mikolenko chooses to go cross-field. It's McNeil, out to the right. McNeil played out towards the right wing. That has been knocked clear. Grealish. Back in once more. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. Grealish. Out towards the flank. Very nicely done. Mikolenko. McNeil. Grealish. What about this cross? Idrissa Gueye, that's a delicate pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva knocks it out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that's well done, really robust. Idrissa Gueye. Garner. McNeil. Coleman. Gone for a throw-in. Foden. And it's Coleman. Lovely feet. And here's McNeil. Puts one through. McNeil. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Sabinho. Rory. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Coleman. It's McNeil. Coleman. Oh, shooting chance! And that has been plucked away. Coleman. Oh, that's nice. Coleman crosses it in. Well blocked, and back out it comes. Sabinho. Ignoring. Played towards the other side. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Foden. Ignoring. Sabinho. Foot in. Coleman. Coleman carries the ball down the right. And it's McNeil. Clipped into space. Well read. The danger is averted. Stones getting this one clear. Grealish. And it's lofted through here. Stones with the clearance. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Sabinho. Ignoring. Sabinho. Now it's Beto. Tarkowski. McNeil. Coleman. Some good work on the right flank here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Garner gently done. Rodri. And it's Grealish. Mikolenko. Stones gets rid without sophistication. Nice control. Idrissa Gueye. Purring through the gears. That's good play. Real chance! Oh, just lacks a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick a spot as well.
Bernardo Silva. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Foden. Ignoring. Foden. And here's Haaland. Takes a shot! Brentford. McNeil in acres of space out wide.
Rodri gets it away.
It's Mikolenko.
Garner. Grealish.
And here's the chance to shoot. Fabinho. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva. Foden. And here's Haaland. And the finish! Coleman. Idrissa Gueye. Mikolenko. Over towards the opposite flank. There will be a throw-in. Oh, sweet feet. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. That's very neat. And it's played in here. Oh, such a clever touch. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Better. Idrissa Gueye. Grealish. Garner. It's Mikolenko. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Idrissa Gueye. Played out to the right. There are a few waiting for it. Cross goes in there. Rodri getting this one clear. Lewis. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. Idrissa Gueye does really well to win the ball there. Better. Grealish. McNeil. Branthwaite. Coleman. O'Brien. McNeil. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has shown him a yellow card. Some players have clearly taken issue here and things are threatening to boil over.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
McNeil!
McNeil plays it short. Delivered across. Foden clears it away. Rodri tries to clear. Hit into the middle. Ruben Dias. Foden. Savinho. Beto. Branthwaite. And it's McNeil. And here's Beto. And he thumps it clear. Tarkowski has it back and can go again. Branthwaite. McNeil. Bernardo Silva did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Foden. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Branthwaite. Idrissa Gueye moved on forwards. Ghana into the last 5 minutes. Mikolenko. Mikolenko is on a run down the left wing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Has been knocked clear. Gueye. Greenish. Mikolenko. He's gone backward here. Oh, that's neat. Idrissa Gueye. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Savinho, and it's played forward, and it's Lewis. Lovely feet. Bernardo Silva. Mikolenko. Lewis. Ghana wins the duel this time. Mikolenko. And it's Greenish. And he has been fouled there. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Foden. Great defending, strong and determined. Grealish. That's a throw. Lewis. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that's been won straight back. Grealish. Nikolenko. Grealish. Idris again. Coleman. Savinho does well to get it back. Nouri. Vardio. And it goes cross-field. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, that's nice and simple for the keeper. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. McNeil. It's McNeil. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Decent chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Savinho has been caught there, it's a foul. Grealish. O'Brien. Grealish. Garner. Very cross-field, changing the point of attack. Coleman. Here's McNeil. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Could have here their final chance. Oh, what a play! Just off target.
Beto was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Vardio. Played towards the other side. Lewis. Grealish. Vardio. It's McNeil. Beto. McNeil. And he's got his cross in. Bernardo Silva getting this one clear.
bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Stones. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square, neither side.